One of the most stressful times in parenting is when your toddler throws an epic fit in public. You're in Target, you're at the grocery store, wherever you might be, and they just lose it. They just lose their mind. And you're there and everyone's eyes come to you. I remember thinking before I had kids, of course, right, that would never happen to me, or that parent must not discipline, yada, yada, yada. I was not very smart. I didn't know. But now that I've had 4 kids, I've had all kinds of personalities. They've all put me in a spot where I think, oh my goodness, this is the worst feeling, because the pressure's on. Everyone's watching, it feels like. And that is when we have to remain consistent. We have to be faithful. So how can we deal with these epic tantrums when someone loses their mind in public? Well, I think the first step would be you need to deal with it at home. Obviously, and you want to deal with it well in public, you need to make sure that at home you are faithful and consistent. And this is hard. This is hard after a long day. This is hard when you're stressed out or busy or making dinner and your hands have got chicken stuff all over them, right? This is difficult. But when that tantrum occurs, each child needs to know that's not how they can deal with their problems. Now, I'm not suggesting a giant lecture. They're not going to listen, right? And I'm not suggesting that you tell them every reason right then and there. We would often try to just state plainly, you cannot throw a fit. That is not okay. Simple, short. Then we would often walk away, give them space to calm down, or put them in a safe spot to calm down. I cannot talk to you right now. You are too wild or you are too crazy. I will come back when you're calm. And then I would step away, let them finish that thing out on their own and come back and short and quick explain that that is not a way to talk to people or treat people or to try to get their way, and then provide a consequence. That is going to be a faithful thing that each Christian parent wants to do, wants to show a child that that's not the way that he should go. We know in Proverbs 22:6, we're supposed to train up a child in the way he should go. We can't have children growing up just trying to use their emotions or words or whatever to get what they want. And so we have to deal with it. So when we deal with it well at home, when we're out in public, we have something we can refer back to. I have leaned in and said, remember, you will get a consequence if you throw this fit. Mommy is not happy. You need to stop, or else there will be a consequence at home. Now, that's one way to handle it. The second thing I would suggest when you're in public is try not to look around at all the eyes. That just causes more stress, more pressure. The third thing is to be as calm as you possibly can. They really can feed off of your emotions as well. To keep your other children calm, it's okay, just let's stay calm. And of course, to pray. Pray and ask God, God, give me the strength to deal with this in a way that honors you right now. Now, let me tell you a way that wouldn't be honoring. A way that wouldn't be honoring is by giving in, right? I mean, I've had it happen. Mom, if you give me this tree, I won't scream, or whatever. They're threatening me. They're saying I'll be good if I get what I want. And I have had to look at those sweet little faces and say, you do not get to tell me what to do. You need to obey Mom. And basically, I have to explain to them they're not in charge, right? That's something that nobody ever likes to hear. But the second you do give in, the second you say, sure, you can have that lollipop or that toy because they're throwing a fit, they learn, because they're so smart, these children. God has made them to learn and grow and pick up on the different situations and how things work. And if they realize that their tantrum might get them what they want, they're going to try it again. But if it shuts them down and there's a consequence at home, eventually, depending on different personalities, how quickly or slowly they learn lessons, they will get that this is not the way that we handle things. This is not the way that we get what we want. We can't throw a fit to get what we want. And so we've got to remain calm. We've got to pray through it. We've got to keep our eyes off of all the other people watching. And if necessary, sometimes we need to leave the store. I have left a cart full of stuff. I've tried to put it in a safe spot so I could come back in possibly. I have gone out to the car with all of my children in tow to deal with the problem right then and there. And you know what? That's powerful. That's something that a child remembers, that Mom is faithful and consistent to deal with me when I'm sinning, when I'm making a bad choice, no matter if I'm at home where no one's watching or if I'm out and about where everyone is watching. Mom, you can do this. It's hard. You've got to pray. You've got to ask God to help give you the strength, the, composure, the wisdom on what to do and say. But I think it's very good to think about our prep at home and helping us to deal with these public tantrums too.